Yo, peace, family. Welcome to Broken Theory. Today we got a special guest, my homie Ace Class. What's good, brother?
What's up, man? Thanks for having me, man.
Nah, I appreciate you coming through, man.
Finesse.
What's going on, man? You just dropped a new project, man. Tell me about that process real quick for me.
Also, basically, the project is called EPIL. So EPIL stands for Experience, Perseverance, and Living Life. So it's just basically just a sum up of what I've been through in the past couple of years. I'm just sharing my thoughts, inspiration, experiences, a sense of motivation for the listener. I'm a regular person just like the listener's a regular person. I go through problems just like, the listener goes through problems. So it's a sense of therapy, you know what I'm saying? So nothing to it, just sharing my thoughts, my advice, how I'm feeling at the moment. Just tap into what I'm thinking for the moment.
What would you say is a story or something that you were going through in one of your songs on the album that maybe people could relate to?
I think we all go through this relationship problems, experiences. Not being like biased to the situation. I also admit that I had some faults as well. So it's not like I'm bashing this person or whatever. I want you to see both sides of the spectrum. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it basically is.
Yeah, no doubt. And what's the name of the track?
The name of the track is called, so it's off the first one. So it's called, like Sex. That's what it's called, Sex.
All right.
Basically, we go through situations and then instead of talking it out, we would do something toxic. You know what I'm saying? That substitutes us actually communicating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and actually resolving the problem.
Yeah. Basically. So, I have EPIL 1, EPIL 2, but it's all just in parts. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So it's just basically, instead of us talking it out as, properly, we substitute that with lust and, physical emotions. Physical, lustful emotions.
For sure. So where are you from?
From East New York, Brooklyn.
Okay. And like, were you always there or?
So for the first 10 to 16 years of my life, I was in East New York. Then moved over to the Lower East Side, where the second half of my life I grew up there. But yeah, most definitely East New York.
Hell yeah.
Right.
Have you collaborated with a lot of people from your area?
Not necessarily. I try to go to different locations and collab with people from there to get different experiences from them to incorporate with my music, just to show this not to be inside like one box. I'm open to work with people from the East, but I think it's different when it's from people from different locations because it shows that they're going through the same thing what we're going through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I've listened to your music and it sounds that like you found your sound, like not necessarily like you're stuck on like one specific sound, but like sonically like what you're looking for. And that also like you're so versatile that like there's many different styles that you do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I appreciate that, as an artist, man. That's dope.
Appreciate that, man. Well, I just try to do something different every single time. I just try to challenge myself, sonically, creatively. I just try to challenge myself. People don't want to hear the same thing. I look at, comments and stuff like that, and people like, yeah, same sound. So when H Class,
are you saying like on your music or
no, just different, just different, different artists and stuff like that. I look at the comments and I just try to look at just try to give something different each and every time. Like, Ace Class is dropping. I wonder how he's coming this time. You know what I'm saying? I wonder how he's gonna approach it this time. I wonder how he's gonna sound this time.
I've always respected a lot of artists that, you know what I mean? Like you never know what they were dropping. Like Prince was one of them. You know what I'm saying? Kanye is definitely one of them. It's just something that like makes mysterious aspect of like clicking the
Yeah,
project. You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's like, what's
absolutely.
today's special? You know what I mean?
Yeah, 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 absolutely, absolutely. And I just try to, just trying to not limit myself to one particular sound. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? Just to, just to come across my like deliver my message.
Yeah. So
But
how
I
did you
mean,
get
hey,
started in the game? Like how did you get started making music?
man, music it's been around forever. It's been around me forever. My environment, family, it's just been around music. First, I started out with writing poetry. Then I
At what age was that you started writing poetry?
writing poetry like around probably like around 8 or 9.
Okay.
Um, and then next thing you know, I just started writing music. I just started writing music. That's
Do you
been with me
remember any
forever.
of your poems that you wrote back in the day?
Nah, and it was
Nah.
most likely for girls.
Okay, I got you. I got you.
um, yeah, it's been with me forever, man. And to the point where it's like it's not even just me just writing music. It's just my outlet just to relieve stress. So I just
Yeah,
use it to just relieve stress. It's just my
I feel
my
it,
stress
man.
reliever at this point.
Well, I mean, like when you're authentic in yourself, you know what I'm saying, and like
Yeah.
you're communicating to your fans, it should
Hmm.
always be therapeutic. It should always be fun. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You should
Yeah.
have that feeling because like you're walking 100% in your truth, 100%
Yeah.
authentic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
But
Basically.
from there, man, like how did you start figuring out that like you had a specific sound you were going for though?
It's just I don't know, man. It just came to me, man. I'm not gonna lie to you, it just came to me. It
Mm-hmm.
just came to me. Like I just whatever like I hear in my head, I just try to, you know, reciprocate that on the wax, man. Just that's it, man. I just
Was
try
it
to
always like
just
that, or was it like
yeah, it was
after
it was
two
always like
years?
that.
Okay, okay.
It was always like that. But it's just how we are. We just you an artist yourself. I'm assuming, right? You're an artist yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, it's like when you're younger, you're trying to find your sound. So it's kind of like that. And then once you find your sound, I just developed the knack for just coming up with different approaches. And with that approach, I just try to master that approach at that moment, and just take it from there. That's all I can
Mm-hmm.
tell you. You know what
Nah, I
I'm
feel it. I feel it.
saying?
What would you say is like your favorite project that you've done and released?
My favorite project? Oh man,
Or single. Or single.
my favorite single, I would say. I really can't tell you what's my favorite single because I put pride into everything I drop.
I
So
dig it. I dig it, bro.
yeah, I don't have a favorite single. It's just whatever I'm going through, how I'm feeling at the moment. That's just how I was feeling. It's just
Mm-hmm.
that's what I was going through at that moment. So when I go back and reflect, like man, okay, this is what I went through. You know what I'm saying? So like I said before, it's therapeutic for me. It's my therapy session.
Yeah, I
So
feel it. If you could collaborate with one artist, who would it be and why?
one artist, that's I really can't answer that because there's so many artists I would love to collab with.
All right,
You
give
know
me
what I'm
five
saying?
then. Give me five. Give me five.
Five, ah man, to collab with. Ah, I would love to collab with. I would have loved to collab with. Don't laugh at me. Um, Biggie Smalls,
Mm-hmm.
Jay Z. I would love to collab with Stack Bundles, um,
Mm.
Lil Wayne, Drake, uh, and Michael Jackson.
Mm. Yeah, that would have been crazy.
Yeah, Michael Jackson. Yeah.
What's your biggest lesson that you learned from the music industry so far, man?
The biggest lesson is pay attention. Just pay
Mm.
attention. Just,
Why do you
just,
say that?
just it's very vital, man. You just gotta know your surroundings, know your personnel, know the players in the game, know the players in the game. It's a one big chessboard. Know where you are, know where you're positioned on that chessboard. Because one move will knock you off the chessboard. So just pay attention. That's all I can say.
That's
pay
deep.
attention.
That's deep, bro.
Yeah. Sometimes people say ask questions, this and third, but paying attention is much more than asking questions, because if you ask questions, you don't know what you're asking. You don't know how you're wording the question. So just pay attention. You know? Pay attention and move accordingly.
Hell yeah. Nah, I feel it, man. Can you share a story about something that ever happened in the studio that like fans would never expect? Like maybe a funny story, like through making this album.
Well, I mean, honestly, I don't really have any funny stories in the studio. I just go in and go right to work. Yeah. So I'm a perfectionist. Once I hit that studio. So it's really boring. It's really boring when I'm in the studio. You know what I mean?
Do you go to an actual studio or do you record in yourself?
Yes, I go to an actual studio.
Okay.
Go to an actual studio and record it. I ain't got time to be trying to, I know my strengths. I tried it one time. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not my niche. I'd much rather go to, the engineer. They put that 1-2 to it. You know what I'm saying? Put that spice to it. You know what I'm saying? And make it come to life. Put the track on steroids. But ain't nothing funny about a class session. Go in there, go to work. You know what I mean?
Yep.
It's my craft, it's my life, it's my thoughts.
When you go, do you already have your material already done, or is it something that you like kind of just start pulling up beats at the studio?
Time is money. I come prepared.
There you go.
I come prepared, and if it so happens I have to change this, or something is developed, or this come out of nowhere, then that's how it goes. But time is money.
Yeah. Nah, I feel that.
Yeah.
Has there been studio sessions that you were like, man, you know what, I'm gonna make something new today? Or is it like just kind of like you save those for later so you can actually like sit down and take your time?
Yeah, yeah, most definitely. Yeah, I have millions, and I would say millions and millions and millions of material that I'll just come back to, touch up, or just write out, or you know how it is.
Yeah.
You know how it is.
Do you bring your hard drive with you and just like start pulling up whatever songs you want and knocking out little things by little?
Oh, no. I already have everything in place, but I do bring my hard drive, you know what I'm saying, to get my sessions.
Yeah.
But as far as coming with material, nah. I have everything with me once I come to the studio. Everything with me.
I feel it. What's one album that changed your perspective on music forever?
An album that changed my perspective? That's a good question.
Or that, you know what I mean, that you looked up that you was like, man, this is how it's got to be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. There's too many, man. There's too many. I came from the golden, I'm not even gonna lie to you, I came from the golden era. Yeah, I came from the golden era of hip hop where, the Biggie, the Small, well, I grew up and I still listen to them to this day. Man, I listen to, I would have to say, man, I mean, I don't want to sound biased because I'm from Brooklyn. I would say Life After Death.
Yeah.
I listen to Life After Death like every other couple of weeks.
Hey man, it's okay to be biased, bro. It's your story.
Life After
you know what I'm saying?
Death. Yo, Life After Death. Yo, that dude was so ahead of his time. Like I'm sitting here listening to it. Don't get it twisted. I listen to Pop. I listen to Jay. All the older works. Yo, but Life After Death, like for me, I'm like, yo, this guy was ahead of his time. Like, imagine if he was alive. Imagine if he was alive when that came out. Like, imagine. Yo, that was amazing. Amazing.
Nah, I dig it, bro. Like
Yeah,
Biggie is
yeah.
definitely one of the greats, man. For real, for
Yo,
real.
it's like the stuff he was saying, how he's
Mm-hmm.
approaching. Like you wouldn't expect that
Yep.
from him
Big
based
L
off of
was
the
was nasty too.
yes, yes, yes,
You know what I'm
yes, yes,
saying? There
yes,
was
yes.
a lot
Right,
of
yeah.
greats, man, that were just like ahead of their time. And
You see the questions that you like. Sorry to interrupt you. You see the questions that you asked me. See, I
yeah,
can't just give you. I think you're like, hey, name one. I can't give you one,
I
but the
know,
people
bro.
that you're
That's why
naming
I'm
as
asking them.
well.
You know
Like,
what I'm
yo,
saying?
even the Big L, the guy was ahead of his damn time. I'm like, either Ebonics, he
Uh
different.
huh.
And the other one, the story with about the dice game.
Yep.
Yeah,
That joint was crazy, man.
yeah, that guy's official. Man. These guys was ahead of their time. Like
Yeah,
I was
man.
not thinking about that at 25 or
Nah, for
24.
sure.
I was not thinking about that. Yeah,
Nah, I mean, just growing up top, you know what I mean? You have a different mindset
hmm
in general, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
But what outside music inspires your creativity?
Just my life experiences outside, you know what I'm saying? Like stepping outside, seeing what's happening to the public, seeing what's out there, living life, traveling,
Mm-hmm.
um, you know, pretty much that's it. Working, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
Um, just develop just outside, being outside, working, traveling, getting that balance, that structure. You know what I'm saying? Knowing the ins and outs of life, man. You know what I'm saying? Just life
Yeah.
in general. Knowing that you gotta do what you have to do in order to reach that next level. You know what
Yep.
I'm saying? Don't get it twisted.
100%.
Music is there, but it's not about the music at the end of the day. Music is just an add-on bonus to what's really meant for you out there. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel it, man. That life of
Yeah.
abundance.
Yeah, man. You know that, and then you living life to its full potential will, show out in your work. It will show out in your music. It will show out in your professional life. It will show out in your presentation to people.
Yep.
It's just it's just how you approach things, how you do things, man.
Yep. I agree, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Who's been the most influential mentor in your career? And what's the best advice that they gave you?
Influential. Like, remember when you asked me what I learned?
Mm-hmm.
I just listen, man. I just listen. I just listen to people who had that experience, that experience. You know what I'm saying? Who took it a step further than me. You know what I'm saying?
Like watching interviews and stuff like that.
Yeah, watching
Okay.
interviews. Like if I'm in studio with the engineer work with this person or that person, and hey, I did this or whatever, or been doing whatever in their craft that they've been doing. You know what I'm saying? Could give me a piece of advice that can help contribute to my cause.
Mm-hmm.
So I listen to it, man. I'm just a listener, man. I'm a listener, and I take heed, and I just incorporate the gem that they give me and incorporate it to my cause.
You got
pretty
to,
much
man.
it.
I mean, that's
You
a
know
skill
what
in
I'm
itself, being able to dissect the game from like one person's experience. Not a lot of people could think like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Without having to go through the mistakes themselves.
Yeah, don't get it twisted. You're going to make a mistake, but the mistake is a lesson. How you look at it, you know what I'm saying? Mistakes are natural. Mistakes are natural. Now, if you keep repeating the same mistake, then you just don't have the ethic to correct your misdoings. You know what I'm saying? But it's just at the end of the day, you just gotta listen, man. Not everybody's gonna have your best interests at heart. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta know that.
Absolutely.
If somebody give you the bad advice is good advice because we know right from wrong.
Yep.
You know
Absolutely. Absolutely,
Yeah.
man. How would you say coming into the game as independent changes the way that you look at things as far as business side?
Coming in the game independent, it's a little harder, but at the end of the day, I feel like you're rolling up your sleeves, you're building up your brand. So when that time do come, you have more to negotiate at that table. You know what I'm saying? You have more to negotiate at that table. Because a person will respect you more when they see that you're about your business. That you're about your business and you got work done and you to have positive results of what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it at the end of the day. Just like you go into a job interview, they look at your resume. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's just
100%.
like when you go to that meeting table, like looking at your resume. Oh, you did this? You did that? Oh, okay. All right. Okay. You work with this person? You did this? You? That's all. That's how I see
major.
it. It's like a job interview.
I dig it. With that being said, though, what would you say is like at the top of your resume as like a moment in your career that you were just like, man, you feel amazing?
I have a couple. So basically, I have a collab with Tragedy Gaddafi. That's pretty major because you know he is a huge part of the Queensbridge movement with hip hop. You know what I'm saying? That was a little milestone. Well, that was a major milestone for me.
Yeah.
Also, I have a hat brand called Extraordinary.
Okay.
I don't know if you're familiar with Doggy Diamonds. He wears it on his episodes. The E with the double circle.
Okay.
That's me. So
that's what's
he
up.
wears that. Yeah.
How did you land that?
Basically, just rolling up my sleeves, hustling. Just getting it out there. Just self promotion. And he took a liking. And the rest is history.
Do you ever experience like creative blocks?
Yes. Creatives always do, that's why you gotta go out there and, just relax a little bit, live life a little bit, and, just preserve your thoughts, relax.
How do you realize that you need to do that?
Everything is not about the music. Everything is not about the music. It's about life. It's about life. That's the key right there.
Nah, I feel it.
For me, I can't speak for anyone else, but for me, it's about life. Living life right now. At one point, yes, I was just reading music, but then again, if you keep on doing that, and you're just gonna keep putting out the same thing, the same thing, have the same thoughts. You're in the box. You're in the box. You're just writing music, just in the studio, or just writing music. You're just gonna end up just writing the same thing, recording the same thing, having the same thought. You know what I'm saying?
It gets back to what you said. You saw people were commenting, people making the same type of music.
Yeah.
It gets old after a little while.
Yeah. At the end of the day, it goes right back to the foundation, what you asked me started.
If you could go back and change one decision in your career, what would it be and why?
Nothing. I wouldn't change anything.
Absolutely.
Because I wouldn't change anything. Because where I'm at in life right now, I feel blessed. I'm feeling happy. I feel great. Now, if I would have made the decision to do the other thing back then, I wouldn't be feeling the way I'm feeling right now, and I wouldn't be sitting at this interview with you right now.
Absolutely, bro. Nah, I dig it. I dig it. If there's a piece of advice that you could give to your younger self, what would it be and why?
My younger self, I would say, do not be. Just don't rely on a person's word. Rely on action. And what I said earlier, listen. Pay attention. That's what I would say. Yeah, pay attention. Pay attention and do not listen to a person's word.
Absolutely, man. You gotta remain on your own 10 toes.
Yes. Yeah. 10 toes down, man. That's the only way. Because if they don't see you on your 10 toes, they're gonna try to knock you off. But they don't try to knock you off your feet. Regardless, it's just easy for them to knock you off your feet.
Yeah.
Not your 10 toes. You know what
100%. What's coming next for you, my brother?
So I am currently working on my up-and-coming project called My Extraordinary Summer. So
when is that coming out?
Soon. I'll probably like in the middle of next month. So it's basically My Extraordinary Summer is me living my best life outside, you know, enjoying life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Enjoying life the summer, doing what I do. For those who follow me on the gram, I post reels of, of my outings. Just showing people there's more to it
Yeah, you
than,
always living, bro.
yeah, it's just showing people that it doesn't matter how much money you have or whatever it is where you at in life, you can still go out and make the best of it. You know what I'm saying? Make the
Yeah.
best of what you have. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for
Make,
real.
make the best of it. And then you go outside and just live a little, live a little. Open your eyes up, travel, go out to eat. You know what I'm saying? You with your significant other, go out. Go to a movie. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
Go to
gotta
the
take
go
the
to the
time to
doctor,
enjoy the
self-care.
small things, man.
Yeah. It's just small things, that accumulate into greater things. You know what I'm saying? It's just basically just an inspiration of how I'm living through the summer, and just my extraordinary summer. Just ups and downs, and my accomplishments. Just that's pretty much it. That's pretty
Yeah,
much it.
man. I look forward to hearing it, man. How many tracks we gonna have
Appreciate
on
it, man. We'll have 9.
9 tracks? Okay.
Yeah, 9. I have
That's
9.
what's up,
It's just
man.
just a little something.
Is this
And
how
yes, I
long have
am
you been working on it?
couple of months right now. Couple of months. I've been in the studio. I've been, working, just trying to come up with different sounds, stuff like that, melodies and stuff like that. Just it's gonna be different from the last one. Let's just put it like that.
Okay, that's what's up.
Yeah.
5-year plan. What are some goals that we're gonna see you knock off the list?
5-year plan. I definitely want to boost up my brand, the extraordinary brand. Career-wise, management, excelling management in the healthcare. Just too many things. That and also come up with a family. Be more in tune with God. Just pretty much just that sums it up. Family, brand, finances.
Those are some goals you can't lose, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
And
amazing.
just upgrading their life, just in general, man. Healthy.
Yeah, nah, I dig it, bro.
Yeah.
What's your
How
favorite
things are
place
set up
to?
now.
Yeah, go ahead. My bad. I'm sorry.
No, I'm saying the way how things are set up now, you gotta, gotta have that solid foundation. That's the key essentials in life: health, family, love, finances.
Yep. Definitely. The
Preservation.
industry will tear you apart.
Yeah, if you let it. That's why you gotta stay 10 toes.
Yep. For yourself, first and foremost.
Exactly.
What's your favorite place that you performed at?
Well, my favorite place, like back then, like New York, the Pyramid. There's this place called the Pyramid. Everybody, if you from New York City, you touch down the Pyramid. That was one of the best places I ever performed. Yeah, just the underground scene.
Yeah, nah, I dig it.
Yeah,
that's what's up, man. Performing is important, man. Like, do you
Mm-hmm.
wish like the world was still how it was before COVID, or like you're okay with how it is now?
Well, since we don't have much of a choice, we just got to make it happen. Do what it do. But back then, going down, like getting on that in the field, doing what you gotta do. That's what made turn boys into men. You know what I'm saying? So, but being the fact that the type of settings that we are in now, you just gotta make it work.
Yeah.
So.
For real, man.
That's how I see it, man.
Well, is there anything that you want to touch on, man, before you get out of here?
Hey, if you wanna, if you wanna get in contact with me, you can catch me on the gram, HClass, HCLASS_BK. That's that. I'm there. You'll find everything. just be on the lookout for my latest project, my extraordinary summer.
Mm-hmm.
Um, that's just pretty much it, man. If you got any questions, just hit me up. H class_BK Instagram. That's where I'm mostly at. And that's pretty much it, man. Shout out to all my supporters. And remember, just pay attention. Pay attention to your surroundings, man. Pay attention to the people you with, man. Listen, observe, man. There's a gem in good advice and bad advice.
Mm-hmm.
It's however you utilize it. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Remember, be extraordinary. It's a mindset. No matter what you do, be extraordinary about it. You know what I'm saying? Leave a mark.
Lifestyle.
Leave a mark. Yeah, man. Stay 10 toes, man.
Hell yeah, man. I gotta get me one of them.
Hey, of course, man. Just shoot me info. I got you, man. No, it's not a problem, man.
I appreciate it.
Remember, stay 10 toes, man. Stay 10 toes. If you're not 10 toes, then see you for them to sweep that rug from under your feet, man. That carpet or whatever it is that you're standing on. They'll sweep it off you quickly and eat you alive.
Mm-hmm.
That's it, man. That's all I got.
I appreciate you, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
No doubt, man.
My success to what you got going on, man. Definitely appreciate it, man.
No doubt, man.
I'm happy that I'm the guest on your show. I was the guest, man.
I appreciate you being a guest on my show, man.